Otto Octavius couldn't help but feel responsible for the death of Mary Alice. Even though he hadn't seen her in years, the poor woman couldn't escape the curse of knowing him. Otto would have given anything to switch places with her, even contemplated ending his own life as punishment for what he had caused. But that would have left no one to fulfill the task that truly needed to be accomplished: the death of the Green Goblin. Later, in the dead of night, Otto bursts into the foyer of Norman's mansion, bellowing for him to show himself. Otto breaks down the front doors, sending shattered glass crashing to the marble floors. He searches his surroundings, but Norman is nowhere to be found. That is when he hears the intercom. "Welcome back, Otto. You look a little tired. Everything all right?" Otto turns on his heel and jettisons one of his metallic arms forward, sending it straight through a nearby portrait of his rival. Otto calls out again for Norman to face him. Norman claims he wanted to toughen Otto up. Well, he's done it. Now, he must face the wrath of a man with nothing to lose. "Nothing to lose?" Norman asks through the speaker. "My dear man, have you not been paying attention? There's always something to lose. And if you'll join me in the study, I'll be happy to keep proving it to you." "You'll rue the day, you miserable beast," Otto cries as he races down the hallway, destroying everything in sight. "I'll make you wish you never—" Otto's words were cut short as he realizes the trap laid for him. Multiple machine guns emerge from the walls, pointing themselves at Otto. Before he can react, his arms do. Otto's titanium tendrils begin spiraling around him like a cyclone, preparing themselves for the incoming barrage. "You dare march into my secret lair, alone?" Norman asks. A bullet manages to break the barrier and hits Otto in the shoulder. Furious, he yells, "I don't need any help to rip you limb from limb." Norman roars with laughter, telling Otto that he isn't home at his manor. He isn't even in the country. Otto denies the claim, stating Norman is merely hiding. "Oh, I know you wish that to be true, but to be honest, while this tragedy will shape your life, there's a chance I won't even remember it. It was that inconsequential." "Why?" Otto asks. "Why did you do it? Norman, I know why you said you did it, but really, why? I thought we shared something." There's a pause before Norman responds. "We did, Otto. We shared a fundamental difference. But hopefully, now you share my view." At that moment, Otto hears a noise coming from the corner behind a dresser. "You are here!" Otto grabs the dresser and crushes it within the grasp of his iron claws, sending splinters of wood flying in every direction and revealing Norman's butler, cowering in fear. "Please, don't!" he begs. "Wrong again, Doctor. It's only my butler. Plus, a little memento I wanted you to have. Figured you're so attached to those arms of yours, no pun intended, that I'd give you back the work we did together as a souvenir.
Although, who am I kidding? I'm not going to top the souvenir I already gave you, am I?
In a fury, Otto grabs the butler and roars as he holds him up, strangling the very air out of his lungs.
Do it!
Norman chides.
Kill him! Rage is better than reason, Otto. Free yourself from your equations and theories. Stop trying to be the perfect person your mother wanted you to be. Be my number 2!
Otto roars once again and throws the butler against the nearby wall. The shock from the impact causes the books on the bookshelf a few feet away to shuffle, revealing a hidden camera. Otto points his finger straight at the lens and demands for Norman to heed his words. Otto knows that goblin formula can protect Norman's body, but it can do nothing for his ego. And that's where Otto is going to hit him the hardest, because he is going to win. Do you hear me? I'm going to stick to my ways, and I'm going to be the one who defeats Spider-Man. It might not be today. It might not be this year. But you have my word that our paths will not cross again until I have killed the spider and crowned myself his superior enemy. And so, Otto's quest to destroy Spider-Man would become twofold. Instead of the enemy of his enemy being his friend, he became Otto's inspiration, his drive, his nemesis. For Otto knew that wherever Norman was, and despite what he had said, the fear of losing was always consuming him. Otto returned to his work with a focus he never knew he had, while also keeping tabs on everything the goblin was up to. For every time he messed with the spider's mind, Otto mastered a new piece of murderous machinery. And when Norman reached new lows in his tactics to get rid of the spider, Otto reached new heights in his deadly scientific discoveries. Different roads to the same destination, some would say. Yet, neither Goblin nor he could ever seal the deal. Be it through science or savagery, the stench of failure permeated their beings. But, like two heavyweights fighting to win the title, they kept at it for far too long. Until finally, Otto decided that the way to prove he was the superior enemy was to become the superior hero. And it worked. Not only did he eliminate the inferior Spider-Man through science, it gave Otto a second chance at life, and a second chance at love, and a second chance at redemption. But, of course, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And history has a way of repeating itself. Certain things feel all too familiar. Otto remembers thinking he would have willingly switched places if it meant he could have saved Mary Alice. And while it was a lifetime before he would find someone like Mary Alice again. So, this time, with a better man waiting in the wings, he did. Otto did. He switched places with me, saving both Anna Maria and myself. My name's Peter Parker. The real Peter Parker, that is. For a while, I had been locked in this brain that Ock and I both shared. Call my role in all this what you will, a participant in his life, an observer to his memories. But watching this particular story unfold has given me new perspective on Ock's actions. And while I don't condone the things he's done, I can at least understand him a bit more. To his credit, it was Otto's scientific finding that helped create the Goblin Cure. So in a way, he did win his battle with Norman. Because not only did he kill the Green Goblin as we know him, but he did it through science. The irony being that what finally enabled this scientific mastermind to become a superior person was when he stopped thinking with his head and started thinking with his heart. As for me, I'm just happy to be back. A lot has changed in my life, and a lot of consequences need to be faced. But for the time being, it feels good to look in the mirror and know that behind those baby browns is the amazing Spider-Man.
Hey everyone, it's Corey from The Overlook, where we go over the books you may have overlooked. This is the final Superior Spider-Man video. In the final Superior Spider-Man saga, we finally did it. After 2 1.5-year breaks in between, we finally finished this story. I think we may have started this back in 2021 and we are wrapping it up at the end of 2024. Didn't even take this much time in real time to get through it, but we did it. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy ride that this channel has been on, through the lives, through the switching the topics that we cover, to finding a home with Doom Patrol way back when, to getting hit pretty rough in life and having to fall back, and then coming back with it more narrated, like kind of like a creepypasta. This channel has been through a lot of ups and downs, and to all of you guys who have been here with us, I appreciate it. Thank you. And anyone who has ever clicked on a single video, liked a single video, written a single comment, hopped in a live, suggested what we go through next, given us tips or anything. Anybody who has ever interacted with the channel or the YouTube or the Twitches, I appreciate you. And I hope that we can have more in the future with less time in between. The channel is not done. We are not through with all this. There is still more to come. But I just wanted to say, none of this would even be here without you guys. Every single comment, every single like, every single subscriber, I see all of you and I appreciate all the support. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day.